Hi, my name is Nkechi and I would like to welcome you to my channel, The Vent, where you get to learn how to make grand, unique designs that would stand you out. Today, I'll be showing you how I made this trendy fascinator with loops. Main highlights would be how I cover the inside of the fascinator with lace, made the loops and coupled all together. Yes, the Vent Craft Academy Brush Class 3 comes up this week. And guess who stayed to the very end of the last challenge video we heard and answered right? She not only said the number of classes, she went ahead to list all the classes that we have currently running. That's Eunice Kirimbo. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, but congratulations. Here are the pictures of what you would be learning. You would learn how to make the brooches or flowers, if you call it that, on these fascinators that I put up the DIY some time ago on my YouTube channel, The Vent Craft. That's where you are right now. So you can join her, not for free though. All you need to do is check the description of this video, and click on the Vent Craft Academy reception where you get more details. Now straight, if you haven't subscribed to this great channel, just move ahead right now, pause this video and click that subscribe button. Also the bell for notification, and you never can tell, you might be the next winner. Let's dive in. We'll be using an already molded fascinator with pad. The link up would show you how, aside covering the inside, which I will show you today. Then we're going to be making use of this flower or brooch. You have learned that already in the Vent Craft Academy. Then we're going to be making use of this boning, I think that's what it's called. Then we're going to be making use of needle and thread and bias. Let's start off with how to cover the inside of our molded fascinator with lace. The first thing you do is to put glue just beneath the fold that covers the hat wire. You do it all round and also inside. Now take note, my molded fascinator here is made with cinnamon, but the blue fascinator we're working with today was made with pad. That's why I dropped the link of that for anyone who doesn't know how to do that. I'm actually giving you a trailer on the next video. Yes, you would be seeing that very soon, so don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss the conclusion. Okay, once that's done, you take your lace or whatever material you want to use, you put it inside and press it down, and of course, to run fast, you make use of your pegs. Leave that for a while. Okay, we've left it for a while, so now you take off the pegs and you cut off the excess. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the size of the boning that I require. Now take note, this boning is slim. It's not like the big boning I used last time. I just discovered it in my store and I was like, this can actually be used for boning as well, and it will give it a different look. So I've checked out the size I want on the fascinator, and I'm going to be making 2 loops. Okay, the next step I'm going to be doing is to take my thread. This is like 3 strands of thread. I put the loops together and I use my thread to tie it all together. So I'm going to be doing this same procedure on the 2 bonings that I've cut out. Okay, so that's the 2 bonings. So now the next step I'm going to do is to wrap it up with my bias. Keep watching and learning. sure you've gotten the hang of how to wrap it up, so let's move quick into coupling this lovely loopy fascinator. Okay, so we take the two fascinator and wrap them up with needle and thread. Did I say fascinator? Sorry. You take the two loops that you have made and you wrap them up with thread. Okay, once done, you attach them to the position you want on the fascinator base. Now I've already determined that this is how I want it to appear. If you want to be able to determine it right, the best is to put your fascinator, molded fascinator, on a dummy's head or on your head or someone's head, and then put a mark like I did with a chalk to show that that's where you want to attach your loops. So that's what I did. I put it on a dummy's head and it's my point, and now I'm sewing it. Oh, forgive the thread, please. The thread just decided to play with me today. Really played with me. Sure, you will notice that all through the video. And always remember, when you're taking it, when you're threading it the back, because you don't want to cover that side. If you're like me, I didn't want to start doing any covering again aside the covering I did for the band that I fixed to the molded fascinator. Once you're taking it from the back, you take it close to the thread so it's not visible. So keep watching and learning how I fix the flower also. Okay, just keep watching. Let me stop talking. Okay, I'm back talking again. Alright, so now it's time to fix this lovely flower rose. Now you can buy one in the market. You can check for one that you would like to use, but sometimes I like to make my own design, and that's so that my work will look unique, as in when you wear it or someone wears it or your client wears it, they'll be like, oh wow, that flower on it, it's so pretty, it's unique, I haven't seen it anywhere. Yeah, that's the idea. And this is actually in our brush class 1. Yeah, we showed how to make this in the Event Craft Academy brush class 1, so you could click the reception below and of this video. If you check the description of this video, yes, you'll see a link to the reception, the Event Craft reception, and you get to learn how to make unique flower or roses, or you can as well get from the market. Your choice. Okay, so I'm actually going to sew all the way around, and that's to cover the flower, to hold it firmly down. You can use glue, but as I always say, I don't make use of glue if I can help it. I sew so that no matter what is there for ages, kids can come and pull it out. It's going nowhere. Okay, let me keep quiet for now. Keep watching and learning. Okay, have you clicked the like button? Have you said you like this video? Oh, please do. Just click the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you. And that's it. Our lovely fascinator with loops is made and ready to be worn. Alright, so what do you think? Cool, ain't it? Alright, so yes, if you want to learn how I did this lovely cute pinky beach hat, you need to join the Event Craft Academy training. That's for free, by the way. Thanks for watching.